it's going to be a dismissal of your criminal case for many different purposes. It's something that will help for work purposes. You don't have to reveal it to a potential employer. It's good for a lot of different things. However, there are a few areas where it does not make the fact that you had a prior DUI go away. One is if you are applying for state licensure, and there are 300 different types of licenses that the state of California gives out. Professional licenses, nursing, doctor, lawyer. There are just so many different professional licenses that the state of California has that you have to reveal if you had the conviction. Even if it had been expunged, you still have to reveal that. Now, for priorability, which is a question a lot of people ask. Say I had a DUI 5 years ago, got it expunged, 3 or 4 years ago after the probation was over, and then I just got another DUI. Does the expungement help me in any way? It's not supposed to. It is still the prior conviction is still priorable for purposes of multiple DUIs. So that first one would not be erased for those purposes. Now, if it happens in the same county where the second one happens in the same county as the first one, they're almost always going to see it. Sometimes, for whatever reason, we have had cases that have been expunged, and depending on what paperwork another county is looking at, when you get a second DUI years later, but it's still within 10 years and priorable, they might not see it. Now, I don't know how much that has to do with the expungement or the DA's office just missing it, because sometimes they do miss these things. But I have seen situations that look like maybe the expungement was something that kept it from showing up on more of a Department of Justice national database. It shouldn't, but the DA should be able to see it if they do their investigation properly and look at the right documents. But I think that there have been some circumstances where it's made a little tougher for the DA to see it in some cases. Rarely, it's, you got real lucky if that happens. But typically, in almost every case, an expungement will not erase the prior ability. It should not. It's not supposed to by law. And I wouldn't count on something like that happening. No one's expecting you to go get another DUI once they've got their first one expunged. But the bottom line is, no, it's not supposed to erase the first one for prior ability purposes.